Welcome to Brainstorm MTG. I'm ELD, and this is Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering. Here we have the top 4 from our monthly Legacy series. This past month was a bonus month where we're doing Underground Seas and other dual lands for prizes. Higher entry fee means more attendance, more buzz, more excitement in the room. And here we've got the breakout deck of this tournament, Black-Red Reanimator, versus a consistent player in the meta, albeit a little underplayed relative to its power in Dragon Stompy. You're going to see Magus of the Moon and Blood Moon coupled with Chalice of the Void and sometimes other artifact hate. And Chancellor of the Annex getting shown there, pushing Matt to dump his Walking Ballista at 0 and then get a Chalice at 1 on the first turn here. That's going to really restrict Josh's ability to use Reanimate, Faithless Looting. So many cards. He's going to need to use Exhume, and he has exactly that. So unmasking himself, able to move all in, because of the nature of Dragon Stompy here. A Morph being played. That going down to 18 here. Chancellor pushing him down to 13. Just 3 more turns here. Cracking back with Zoetic Caverns, not likely to get the job done. Down to 8. Matt going to need some type of life gain or removal. Not a lot of that type of effect in his deck. Gosh. Flipping over his dead 1-drops in his hand. Looks like this will do it right here. Scooping it up, knowing that the lethal swing was incoming, and Josh earning that check mark for game 1 here. Consulting the deck list, we were live streaming this event, so players are privy to those deck lists. Black-Red Reanimator, such a powerful deck. First time I've really seen it played in force. At an event like this, it made up a substantial percentage of the meta and also placed extremely well. I was on Tin Fins. I think it was an excellent choice on the day. Played quite poorly, but Black-Red Reanimator did put up good results, indicating that Tin Fins also could have been a reasonable metagame choice. Probably favored in the matchup, given access to Silent Gravestone. Card really causes some real problems there, shutting off Reanimate and Animate Dead. But back to this match at hand, Dragon Stompy going to really need its artifact hate and hopefully graveyard hate to be online. All of its threats fairly slow relative to Black-Red Reanimator. Cards like Goblin Rabblemaster can close a game out over the course of a few turns. So this is not like the older workshop decks from Vintage where they'd only have a couple of ways of actually closing out the game, just completely lock you out. This is more of a soft lock of sorts. You've got Chalice shutting off a good chunk of the cards in your deck. You've got Blood Moon. You could always draw your basics and possibly wiggle your way out of that. But in general, their clock is fast enough to get the job done in the window that those cards create. They have cards like Imperial Recruiter to kind of tutor up the best threat at the time. See what Matt's able to do. Can force a game 3. And in game 3, how will he fare being on the draw? A lot does need to go right here for Matt. Down a game here in the top 4. A Josh taking a look at that hand. Looks like a faithless looting. Looks like two faithless lootings there. Throwing it back, perhaps. Did not have the creature. Didn't want to be reliant on Chalice. Cards that are susceptible to Chalice at 1, perhaps. Collective Brutality, a very interesting card. Ideally, Black-Red Reanimator would love to have a basic Swamp in its opener, but that is a lot to ask. You have access to those with your fetch lands. Double Chancellor. And Walking Ballista clears the way again. And we've got another Chalice at 1 on turn 1. And a Chalice at 0. Matt's line. Looking really solid here. I shot off the early game. And there's a Zoetic Cavern. And that gets countered by his own Chalice at 0, it looks like. City of Traders going to allow for a casting of Simian Spirit Guide. So we've got some monkey beats going on here. Very well may be enough to take it down with this Chalice at 0 and 1. But it looks like similar to last game, we've got Unmask. And it looks like Gristlebrand this time. Exhume, pulling back. Gristledad. Walking Ballista does pop in for a second, but he'll die as state-based effects with no counters on him. And 7 cards being drawn. Chalice at 1. Not enough to stop the reanimation effects here. Really going to need Chalice at 1 and Chalice at 2 to completely shut this game out. And that window has now closed. So Gristlebrand drawing 7, enabling the discard of other creatures and making those other Exhumes and Animate Deads more live cards. Drawing 7 at a time does make it very likely that you're going to find some more Animates. That's a pretty easy decision to make here, to swing here and draw 7. Josh firmly in the driver's seat here. Got the option to unmask. Does exactly that. Unmask, pitching Reanimate. And he's going to use it as a discard spell on himself again. So this essentially 4-card combo here. And that is going to draw the handshake from Matt. Josh taking it down and proceeding to the finals. Will be up next.
That's all for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please help grow the channel by subscribing. You'll be notified when we upload new videos like Fast Effect, Double Speed Magic with commentary, or Untapped, our raw tournament gameplay. Thanks for watching.